Hello, Gizbos, and welcome to FIFA 23 created club career mode of Drayton Town. Finally, we are able to put what I've been doing for the last sort of 4 or 5 FIFAs and do it into create a club career mode, which is absolutely amazing and really exciting. I can't wait to get going with this. I am doing it with Drayton Town, who was the team that I and Mikey and Chris originally came up with a group of lads just playing football together. And yeah, we managed to do that from like at least, I would say, 6 to 7 years and 6 to 7 seasons that we had doing it. It was a lot of fun, and I'm finally able to put them players, not all of them that we started off with, because obviously we're not really friends, and some of them were in the army and the navy, and they just played for a couple of seasons. So we've gone with the original OGs and my friends, and obviously YouTubers and other people that I've met through gaming. So it started off with goalkeepers all the way down in order, how I created them in position wise, but for some reason it's changed it. So we'll run through everyone who is going to be in this team. Also, ignore the kits that are generated. I had to create the team that I did, which you'll see later on in the video, but I had to then put them players that I created in a team, and then I had to put them on the free agent list. And when I started career mode, I had to sign them into that Drayton Town team. I couldn't create them, then put them into the club. So it was a long way round. It's taken me a fair few hours to do this. And yeah, we're going to finally get going. So our goalkeeper, of course, as always, is Sov, a great lad that I've known for a very, very long time. One of the kindest blokes that you'll know, really friendly, just really down to earth, and will always look out for you no matter what. A great friend of mine and many others in the team always used to come watch us, support and everything like that, and always there as a friend. Novio, of course, who is my friend who I know from online. He lives in Holland. He supports NEC Nijmegen. Hopefully next year, this season, and hopefully next year I'll go out and I'll see a game, and I'm going to bring him over to Fratton Park, especially because Pompey are doing so well. I'm going to get him to a game so he can see what Fratton Park's like. Really nice guy, really knows his football stuff. And yeah, hopefully one day we can meet. So he will be my right back. And interestingly, you'll notice from a couple of fair few FIFAs ago, there is no Remy, there's no Alex, there's no the other Alex, Jack and Jaden. We're no longer friends due to personal reasons and issues and stuff like that. So 6 and 7 players are not in this squad. A couple more people have come into this team, just a couple, but we're no longer friends. So obviously it frees up. So Novio will be the only right back in this game. Next, going on to Alfie, another great friend who actually played for the first 2 seasons of Drayton. He then left because I think he left because we were not getting more serious, but more players kept coming in, and it was just like we wanted to do it as fun as friends, but it got more serious in that sense, and Alfie didn't like that, so he stopped playing. He still come to watch sometimes, but he's just been a really good friend. I've known him for quite a long time. Really nice guy, really friendly, and just really, really nice in all sense of anything. He knows his football stuff, and yeah, he is a hardcore centre midfielder. He used to be a centre back with one of the other guys who I know. Who was called Chunky. Them two used to just be absolute giants and rocks at the back. And yeah, just was fun to play against. He's also gone for number 69 as a squad number. It's just because of the type of guy that he is. Ian is my uncle. So he will be going in goal for us. Alfie is Kean's, my stepbrother's best friend. He'll be going in goal. So nothing changes from that. Of course, here is Kean, left back, who's actually doing really well in real life of football, having sort of like a community thing at Reading. So hopefully he does really well in that. And of course, he is my brother. Ryan, of course, everyone knows Ryan. Drove me and a couple of my friends to every Pompey away game one season. Just absolutely down to earth guy, really nice, really friendly. So he'll be the normal left back. Chris, who, as I said, helped started this whole thing. He's now moved from right back into centre back, which has given me an option because Novio came out of goal to go to right back. So Chris then went from right back to centre back, where he plays. Again, really nice guy, really friendly, really helpful, really good football attribute and really good football brain, and is one of the probably one of the best upcoming coaches in the game that we got for the women's team that he's doing. Dan, who is Mikey's brother, he remains centre back. Ian is another friend that I know on Twitter who's a Leyton Orient fan and an Atletico Bilbao fan. He's offered me to go over there. Really nice guy, so hopefully I get to go over to see a Bilbao game. Robbie Lattimore is a centre back who played a couple of games for us in the first couple of seasons, and then he went away to uni, so he couldn't play as much. But again, really nice guy, really friendly, and yeah, just nothing but pure love for that guy. So he will be the other centre back in the game. Tommy, the original, and Paul, I guess we put Tommy and Paul, the original centre defensive midfielders in this game. Both really nice guys. Absolutely love them to bits. Been there through me for thick and thin, and everything like that. Been to Pompey games. Paul's just a really nice guy. Get your GoPro video editing sorted and hurry up, Paul. Tommy, again, as I said, just a really nice guy, knows his football stuff. It was actually if I was going to base it on the first season, he would have been the goalkeeper because Tommy was our first goalkeeper, but we don't need any of them. B, as everyone knows, is one of my friends that I've known for about 4 or 5 years online now. Really nice guy. Doesn't really like football or anything, but wants to be in this because it's just really good fun. So he is on the wing. Jack's one of my friends in Croatia, Sports Dynamo Zagreb. Really nice guy. Got a lot of stuff going on in his home country, so I hope everything is all good there. Myself, don't need to talk about myself. My dad, as a centre attacking midfielder. Mikey, known him for the longest, known him for pushing 26, 27 years that I've known him for. Wouldn't do nothing for the guy. Absolutely love him to bits, and hopefully he can do what he's done for Pompey in these career modes that he can do in Drayton, and what he did in Drayton in real life, scoring multiples of goals. And then we got Ocean, who I know online, who actually went to Winchester from around the corner where I worked. So really nice guy, absolutely friendly, going through some lot of stuff which I'm proud of him for in his personal growth and everything in his life. So really happy for him, and hopefully he carries on doing what he's doing. And Danny, who is B's best friend in Germany, will be playing as the centre attacking midfield. So that is the squad. That is the team. We now go on to creating them and then putting them into the actual Drayton Town squad. So one of the first things that you need to do is create your manager. And Mick Cooper, who is a guy that started all this up with Chris, he asked his dad. I think he was reluctant to start with, taking away his weekends and training midweek and everything like that, whilst also working. So it was a lot for him to take on, but he wanted to do it. He put a lot of effort, time, and his own personal money into it as well to keep it going sometimes. We never thank him enough for that. Absolutely love the guy to pieces. If you have a guy who gives a lot of time for doing stuff like this, driving people to training games, including myself, and just, making a real effort in the team, then you just got to give it back into this, and hopefully he can lead us. He led us to a couple of cup finals and a couple of good games, couple of good wins, and yeah, so hopefully in this we can win a couple. I'm not expecting anything in these first games. Let's just clarify that. I'm not expecting to win the league first season or get promoted. If I do, it's great, but this has gone from a Pompey side that everyone was 60, 70 rated, maybe even 80 rated when I first started it, and we're just now, we're in League 2 with one of the lowest rating squads, so we just got to be careful how we go. Obviously, Drayton Town is the name. Drayton Town, I was going to call it FC, but you can do it as a short name. I looked for nicknames, but there was no nicknames. There wasn't a town or anything to be called. I couldn't call them, when the commentary say, and here's Drayton Town or anything. They couldn't do that for some reason, which was horrible. There are only 3 abbreviations. I wanted DTFC, but I couldn't, so I had to go for Drayton Football Club. But obviously, if Town's not in there, that's fine. We'll go for that. We're in League 2. The club that I replaced is Crawley Town. Don't like their owners. Don't like the way they run their club. So they went out. So we've replaced Crawley Town. This is the home kit. This is the original home kit that we had. This was the best home kit that we had. QPR kind of colours, blue and white hoops. Nice white shorts with blue down the sides, and obviously the socks that we had were blue, but they look really nice there. There is no pink on there for some reason, and just changed it to black numbers on the back because of white and black. But that is the OG kit that we had. Absolutely love it. It's really nice in person as well. So that will be the home kit for Drayton. Absolutely love it. It's really nice. Could have gone with another couple of patterns there, stripes, but hoops was the one. Now, the home kit my girlfriend designed. She brought me the game, so she was only fair that she wanted to design it. Originally, she had this as the kit, but I just didn't like. It's not that I didn't like it. It looked red, and that's nothing against what she chose. But when she picked it, it just looked red, and I was like, it's like I don't want red because obviously hating the scum and everything like that. So, looking at a different kind of pink, I thought about having that, just with the colours with the purple, looking really nice. But when I designed to go for the original colour, went with yellow on the side, just like sort of thinking, yeah, that does look really nice. Just changed it slightly. Didn't want to give too much away. Didn't want, to change anything like that. Nice yellow on the side as well. Looked really nice. But that was like the original one that she had, so really nice colour kit that she chose, and the design is nice. Now for the away, I had an original purple and blue lightning bolt stripe, but we've gone with this. We've gone with this lovely greeny aqua blue colour with pink and purple, but a darker pink that my girlfriend chose on the away kit originally, and I've chucked that onto the third kit with the purple and the green. It looks absolutely nice. The goalie kit, it was purple, was pink for many years that Drayton had it, so all the keepers will be wearing that. I couldn't get a home and away, couldn't customize it, had to use a template. All kits are absolutely lovely. I really like all of the kits. Our club crest is going to be this one, but we're going to go with a nice white and blue color, just because obviously that's what we've got in our side. Just for the fact of it goes on the badge and it looks really nice in the light blue and white colour there on the badge. Now it's time for the stadium, and you don't want a big stadium because if you're theoretically doing this as properly as I wanted it to be more realistic, I couldn't choose a big one. So I went with Town Park. Drayton Park is what we're going to call it because that's where it is based in Drayton, that we would normally play in, where we played our home games at South Downs College on the thing, but I didn't want to use that, just to go with Drayton Park because it is Drayton. Lovely true blue seats to match that. Nice peachy sort of colour on the side for the stands, really nice. But if we get higher up and get promoted to like championship level, we can upgrade the stadium. You can edit your kits and stuff like that in there. Pitch designs, I didn't really want into this. I wasn't really bothered, but I thought, no, I'll go with a really nice ones that looked really nice. The pitch colour as well, I was going to go with a dark green, but a nice jungle green on the pitch. I think during the season, if you wear your pitch out, it will fade and get muddy. Nice pink and blue net colour, just because it's the same as same as the kits and everything like that. Onto the season, I'm going to do the pre-season friendly and everything, and then crack on with the season, but I just wanted to get this video out to show you guys. So, ignore the top left one, the default one, we're not using that, we'll be using the home, away, and cups. The away, both 4-3-3s, and then the cup is a 4-2-3-1. The home will be 4 at the back, 2 in the middle as centre defensive midfielders with Neil, me and B on the wing with Mikey up top. So technically the home team will be Shov, Novio, Chris, Dan, Ryan, Tommy, Paul, Neil, Mikey, B and me. The away will be Ian, and then the same Ryan, Chris, Dan, and Novio. Alfie will be on this left. Alfie is this left centre mid with Tommy as the tallest, because he's the tallest out of all of them, will be the centre defensive midfielder in the middle with Paul on the right, and then you've got me on the left, B on the right, and Mikey on the bench. You've got Neil on the bench with Mikey up top, and in the cups, as you can see, Neil, Ocean, Jax, Paul, Alfie, Danny, Kian, Robbie, Ian, B, and Alfie in goal. I chose B at right back because Novio will be playing every home and away game, so it's enough for him to use. It's a lot for him to play all three, so he needs a rest somewhere. Kits, again, this is the kits here. Chris is modelling their kit. Home kit looks absolutely amazing. I cannot get over how nice that kit looks. It looked really nice when we played in it. It just looks nicer in the game as well. In all fairness, I like this team's kit that I was playing against. This is the first game of the pre-season, by the way. Away kit, look at that badge in the middle. I love the badge in the middle, the logo above, the pink and purple just goes out really nice with the yellow. It sits really nice. Absolutely phenomenal kit. Really good choice from my girlfriend. I don't think you can pick the shorts and the socks. They come automatically, so you have to match with the top and the colours when you pick the 1 and 2 with the colours of the team. It has to match in that. And then for the third kit is probably, in my eyes, the hardest one to do because I wanted to do so much. But look at the socks, look at that nice purple shorts, and then the kit is absolutely spot on. The original away kit that my girlfriend was going to use for colours is on that third kit. So that is the video, guys. I will crack on. I'll do a pre-season friendly, getting them going with also the bonuses that everyone's got this season as well. I'll do an extra video for that. I'm going to take this really seriously, guys. So I will bring you that as soon as possible, guys. Leave a like.